What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I'm gonna have a very serious conversation about Brittney Griner, okay? And I know how some of the brothers out here and some people in the black community, not everybody is a fan of the alternative lifestyle communities. Not everybody is a fan of same-sex relationships or whatever, okay? But as humans, we can agree certain levels of human rights that we should experience. The United States, on average, does a better job than most countries do when it comes to human rights. I'm not saying that we're perfect because we're not, all right? Now, let me just say this. Brittney Griner is in a lesbian relationship. She is 6'7" or 6'8". She's a very big star in the WNBA. And of course, we know what happened with her in Russia. In Russia, she got convicted of drug paraphernalia. I honestly believe that if the United States wasn't at war with Russia or having that issue with Russia and Ukraine, that wouldn't have went down, okay? But allegedly, she's working 16-hour days in a penal colony in a prison, facing homophobia, racism, and all those things. Now, we all know that people, especially women that are lesbians, can face homophobia right there in the United States. Racism right there in the United States, right? But here's what we're not going to talk about. When push came to shove to try to get this woman out of her situation, who came to her defense more so than anybody? Roy Jones, because Roy Jones is a Russian citizen. Dennis Rodman. They had to talk to him not to go over to Russia for fear he might be next. LeBron James. All of these black men were lobbying for her, lobbying President Biden to bring her back to the United States, where obviously she's loved. She's a very popular athlete. And what did you hear? You heard all of these liberal blogs blaming men for basically participating in sports that people like. You see, and that is a fundamental problem in the United States, because I can tell you, when you're playing sports, or if you're in the business world, the last thing you're thinking about is, you know what, I'm in this business because I really want to embarrass women who are my counterparts. That's the reason why I get up every morning. Nobody says that. I want to play in the NBA because I want to make sure I make more money than women athletes. You don't care. Like when you're playing basketball and you have a guy literally that's trying to either cross you up, break your ankle, or dunk on you, or pump fake the hell out of you and then hit you with a step back 3-pointer, and the guy is quick and agile, the last thing you're thinking about is, you know what? I hope I make more money than some woman in the sport. You're thinking about not getting pulled out the game because the guy's embarrassing you. You're thinking about trying to get around a screen from a big 7-foot center who you just ran into the screen and now you just almost broke your nose because you can't get around that pick. Or in the football world, the last thing you're thinking about as a cornerback is, you know what? I'm playing defensive back because, I don't want some woman to come out here and in this 6'4", 230-pound wide receiver who is strong as an ox is trying to catch the ball over me in the end zone. Says nobody. These men are not in sports to hate women or to belittle women. They're in sports because they wanted to compete and they worked hard, just like women in the WNBA. But who got blamed for Brittney Griner's demise? Black men got blamed. And who was the ones willing to go to Russia to risk for her? It's possible that you had female athletes who were interested. I didn't hear of them. I didn't. And they were saying that these men are not making enough noise. These men are not making it whatever. So then this happens. This young woman is experiencing all of these things. And the people who are getting blamed is men. So then my question is this, fundamentally. If men are going to continuously be blamed for things they have no control over, how do you expect them to be sympathetic to situations that women are going through? Which, and this is a situation that a woman is going through. It's important. But blaming men for the fact of being men, especially when women are so adamant about the fact that we don't need you guys. We don't need y'all. We can do whatever y'all want to do. Fine. Then when you go out there and then, people are not coming to WNBA games like that, then it's like, these NBA players need to share their salaries with us when you don't have the demand. So which one is it? These mixed messages that women are sending, even women who are not even interested in men at all. We forget that a lot of the guys that support WNBA are men. They coach in the league. So which one is it? Do you not like these guys or what? Because a lot of women are, with this attitude, you're really like, a lot of things that women are doing, not all women, right? But certain women in society, you're really making men numb to the things that women go through. Because what's the point of caring? Like, let's say, for example, think about, you hear a lot of these women talking about how black men are so dusty, black men are so whatever, right? Do you know that if you talk about black women on the internet, you know who the number one group of people coming to check you is? It's black men. Do you know who Kevin Samuel's biggest hate base was? It wasn't always black women. There's a lot of black men that don't like him. Go and look at the videos on the black internet of these black men talking about how beautiful black women are, how great they are. You don't see black women responding to that. Those videos don't get no views. But as soon as you start talking about men, I can't stand the sister's doing this, sister's doing that, then you don't even get no respect. These men that fought for her deserve some thank yous from the public. It's not LeBron's fault that she got arrested. I honestly don't believe really it's her fault. I don't think she was doing anything different than she normally does. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't know who to believe now. But these men out here wanted her to experience freedom back in the States because they felt that she was given an unfair trial. But continuously what you see all the time is black men being castigated for just their genitals. Oh, you're a man, so you guys didn't help her. You guys should have brought her back. How? What could they have done? What should they have done? And women need to be more appreciative of the men that do have your back. Because let me tell you something, nobody owes you anything. Nobody has to help you achieve anything in life. People do nice things for you because they want to. And I know that Brittney Griner is appreciative of it. It's the other people out here who are not. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.